Welcome to the video for Homeschool Workshop on how to evaluate a curriculum. Here I have in front of me a curriculum for multiplication. This would be appropriate for a student who is learning basic multiplication facts. So the first thing we do is just quickly flip through the pages and get an idea of what the layout is. I can see looking up in the corner here that I'm in student workbook pages. I see flashcards. Looks like there's a bunch of quizzes back here of all different types of quizzes, and I see some games, and then I start seeing some what look like lesson pages. So I just flip through those and look through, just kind of see how it's laid out. I'm noticing there's a lot of pictures in this curriculum, which means it might be good for a visual learner. And then oh, I see pacing calendars and introduction. And then I go back to the table of contents and take a look more closely at what's here. From here I can see that there's an overview and some introduction material, and then it looks like there's a huge section from page 42 to 120 about learning the facts. Activities, games, tests, quizzes, flashcards, workbook, a lot of the things that I saw when I was flipping through. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to somewhere between page 42 and 120 where we're learning the facts, and now I'm going to look at one of those specific lessons more closely. Okay, here I am at 3 times 7 is 21. So I'm looking to see, okay, so there's a little conceptual bit first that shows a picture. Then there's an introduction that kind of talks about the pictures and a story. I see that there's a bunch of ideas here of how to engage students, and then some small copies of what looks like what I saw in the back, the resources. So that kind of gives me an idea of how it's set out. With this particular curriculum, because all the chapters at the beginning are based on some information early on, I might also come up here and look at the overview and just kind of see what they have to say about that. So that would be the basics of how you would flip through a curriculum. I've gotten a lot of information from that. I've found out that this looks like a very visual curriculum. There's lots and lots of pictures. It looks like I have a lot of optional activities, and whenever I look at the resources, I can see that some of them have a wide variety of things. Some of them have more writing or more white space. So I can kind of get an idea of what I might find in the back. Okay, so now I'm going to take this curriculum and I'm going to compare it to what I know about my student as a learner.